Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, entrepreneurs, dreamers, hustlers, and yes, even that one guy who's been trying to get six-pack abs since 2017, but keeps ordering pepperoni pizza at 11 p.m. This message is for you. Let me say it loud and clear so even your self-doubt can hear it. One day, it will work. I don't care if it hasn't worked yet. I don't care if people roll their eyes every time you talk about your big vision. I don't care if your bank account looks like it belongs to a ghost town. I don't care if your crush left you on read for the 13th time, or if your business plan looks more like a motivational poster than a financial strategy. I don't even care if you tried and failed, then tried again and failed harder. Listen to me. One day it will work. The road to success is not straight. It's bumpy, full of potholes, closed exits, and GPS malfunctions. It's waking up excited, then discouraged by noon, and somehow hopeful again by midnight. It's battling imposter syndrome, fighting laziness, dodging negativity, and still finding the strength to say, I'm not done yet. You may not have the support you want. You may feel like you're the only one clapping for your dream. But trust me, every step you take is planting a seed. And one day, when you least expect it, when you're tired, maybe even ready to quit, that seed will grow. That door will open. That dream will wake up and say, let's go. But before I get too ahead of myself, let me tell you a story. There's a tree called the Chinese bamboo tree. You plant it, you water it, you fertilize it, you talk to it, if you're weird like that. And guess what happens in year 1? Nothing. Year 2? Still nothing. Year 3? Maybe a few suspicious weeds. But if you're patient, consistent, and borderline stubborn, in the 5th year, something magical happens. That thing grows 90 feet tall in just 6 weeks. Now, the world sees 6 weeks of success. But you know it took 5 years of invisible effort. Meanwhile, we live in a microwave society. We want love in 3 dates, abs in 2 weeks, and success in 30 days, or your money back. We want to go viral like cat videos, but build like Elon Musk. But let me be honest, success is not Amazon Prime. It doesn't deliver in 2 days. Sometimes it looks like it's lost in transit. Sometimes you have to call customer service and ask God, hello, I think my breakthrough is missing. But don't worry, one day it will work. Let me ask you, how many of you have failed? Raise your hands. Don't worry, I can see you through the Wi-Fi. Failure is not a sign that you're not good enough. It's a sign that you're trying. Even babies fail. They fall 50 times before they walk. You've never seen a baby fall once and say, that's it, walking's not for me. I'll just roll everywhere from now on. But adults, we fail once and we want to start selling insurance. Let me tell you something. The birthplace of greatness is failure. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Imagine if he gave up at $9.99. We'd still be using candles and complaining about darkness on Twitter. Colonel Sanders got rejected over 1,000 times before someone accepted his chicken recipe. Today we got KFC. If he gave up, your cheat meal would be a tragedy. Oprah Winfrey got fired from her first job. They told her she wasn't fit for TV. Now she's one of the most powerful media moguls on earth. So if you failed, good. You're in excellent company. Just remember, fail forward, fail better, but don't quit. If people are laughing at your dream, let them laugh. They laughed at Steve Jobs when he said he'd put 1,000 songs in your pocket. Now the same people are jogging with AirPods and crying about lost chargers. They laughed at Elon Musk when he said he'd send rockets to space and land them back. Now NASA calls him for tips. They laughed at me when I said I was going to give this motivational speech. They said, you can't even motivate yourself to do laundry. But here I am, and guess what? People will laugh until they clap. That's just how it works. Your dream might not make sense to everyone. It might not even make sense to you sometimes. You'll question your sanity at 2 a.m. asking, why am I doing this again? But hold on, because one day those same people who laughed will be the first to say, I always believed in you. Spoiler alert, they didn't, but take the compliment anyway. There are times in life when everything feels dark. You're doing your best and nothing seems to change. You pray, you hustle, you cry, you fast, and still, silence. Your life feels like a bad season of a Netflix show with no plot twist. But let me remind you, every season has an expiry date. Winter never stays forever. The sun always comes back, and even in the dark, the seed is growing. You can't see it, but something is shifting. Your effort is compounding. Your pain is turning into power. Don't dig up and doubt what you planted in faith. Your journey is like cooking stew. If you keep opening the pot every 2 minutes to check, it'll never cook. Let it simmer. Let it boil. Let the process you. Because one day, it will work. Let me give you one of the fastest ways to kill your joy. Comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel. You scroll through Instagram and everybody's life looks perfect. Someone's on a yacht, someone just bought a car, someone just got married, someone's baby is already saying Shakespearean monologues. And here you are, eating noodles, talking to your cat, wondering if your dreams ran away to Cancun. Let me say this clearly. You are not behind, you are not late, you are on your own timeline. Don't compare your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Don't compare your backstage to someone's polished performance. Everyone's journey is different. Some people succeed early, some later, some quietly, some loudly. But one day, your moment will come. Stay in your lane, run your race, keep going. Listen, I'm not saying the journey is always glamorous. Sometimes it's just downright messy. Sometimes you're broke, exhausted, and wondering if your life is just one long, unpaid audition for Survivor Broke Edition. You look at your vision board and think, did I print the wrong dream? But here's something powerful you can add to your hustle that costs nothing and makes everything better. Humor. Yes, that's right. Laugh through the struggle. Laugh at your failures. Laugh at your awkward moments. Laugh at the time you tried to pitch your idea with confidence and your PowerPoint crashed mid-sentence. Laugh when your first customer is your mom and your second is also your mom just using a different email. You released a song and it got 3 views. 2 were you. 1 was a random guy in Germany who clicked by accident and immediately left. That's fine. You're not failing, you're building character. Life is too short and too weird to be serious all the time. If you're going to cry, make sure you also find a reason to laugh. Not everything will go according to plan, but everything can become a funny story if you live long enough. You didn't come this far just to be miserable, dramatic, and bitter. You came this far to become stronger, wiser, and yes, funnier. You came this far to show the world that even when it rains on your parade, you're still dancing. In fact, you brought an umbrella and a punchline. So when life throws you lemons, don't just make lemonade, make memes, make joy, make fun out of the funk. Because one day when it finally works, you'll look back and say, man, that was rough, but it was hilarious. I don't care if you don't feel ready. Nobody ever does. You want to start a business? Start. You want to go back to school at 40? Enroll. You want to write that book? Open the laptop. You want to start that YouTube channel? Record the first video even if your lighting is your fridge door? You'll never have perfect conditions. Sometimes you just have to do it anyway. Do it scared. Do it unsure. Do it broke. Do it confused. You'll learn on the way. The path becomes clearer as you walk. Perfection is the enemy of progress. If you wait for everything to be right, you'll wait forever. So take the leap, because one day it will work. Every great thing started with a crazy idea. Airplanes, crazy. Talking through metal boxes, crazy. A guy selling pet rocks in the 1970s, wild. He made millions, by the way. The world is changed by people who are bold enough to believe in their crazy. So if people say, you're dreaming too big, is smile and say, good, that means I'm not dreaming small. And if no one believes in your vision, that's okay. It was given to you, not them. Plant your seed, water it with action, feed it with belief. One day they'll ask, how did you do it? And you'll say, I never stopped. Let me wrap this up with the golden rule. Keep showing up. When it's boring, show up. When you're tired, show up. When nobody claps, show up. When you're doubting yourself, show up. Success isn't just for the smartest, richest, or luckiest. It's for those who are too stubborn to quit. Keep posting the content. Keep studying the craft. Keep investing in yourself. Keep building even if it's brick by brick. Because one day you'll look back and realize all the little steps became something big. I don't know your story. I don't know your pain, but I know this. You didn't come this far just to give up. There's more in you. There's greatness waiting. There's a version of your life that will blow your mind. And all of it is possible if you don't quit. I promise you, one day it will work. You will smile. You will win. You will look back and say, it was all worth it. Until that day comes, laugh loud, work hard, rest well, and believe like crazy, because your story is just getting started.